Hello everyone, today we would like to introduce our Intelligent Traffic Series sub-series, Parking Series to you. Parking Series is a very important series in our Intelligent Traffic series. These cameras, equipped with LPR algorithm, can help with the parking scenarios events management, like parking occupancy detection, access control, or like the violation detection or guidance. Currently, our cameras can support 3 typical parking scenarios management. We have our entrance and exit management cameras, which are these camera options. We also have another exclusive parking management cameras that can help with the parking scenarios. And we also have the parking guidance camera, which is this one, can help with the parking guidance to tell the drivers which parking space is available or which are not. Using our parking cameras, they can not only help with this parking management, they can also provide you with a very high definition video stream for your intuitive understanding of what's happening on the monitoring area. Let's take a look at the entrance and exit management, entrance and exit camera models. These two are some of the entrance and exit camera options we could offer right now. And these cameras can help with the access control in the entrance and exit scenarios. Because, firstly, these cameras can support the black and list management. Some of these cameras support up to 20,000 plate list recording and playlist management. And for the Pro Bullet Plus version with its enhanced SoC, this camera supports up to 1,000 license plate recording and the black and list management. Based on the black and white list management, this camera will use a Wigan interface to connect with the barrier so that they will tell the barrier through the Wigan protocol whether the vehicle is a blacklist or is under whitelist to do the access control. Besides, this camera supports plate priority AI trigger so that they can give a very accurate AI LPR algorithm results even under the entrance and exit special scenarios. And also, the camera has the smart search capability on the interface so that you can simply just enter the LPR, so our camera can directly track to the events or track to the recording for your evidence collection. Besides, we also have this camera, which we called PMC, Parking Management Camera. This camera can help you with various parking space management. That is the LPR parking detection, occupancy detection, and parking violation detection. Because in this camera, it has 3 configuration modes, just corresponding to what I have mentioned, the detection events. For the LPR parking detection mode, this camera can help to manage up to 6 spaces occupancy detection. It will focusing on the parked vehicles information collection, like what is the parked vehicle's license plate, the vehicle's attributes, and the vehicle's residence time, the parking duration. They can collect the information and then send this information to the backend. And also, the camera supports the second occupancy detection mode, that is the overall occupancy detection. It can support up to 100 parking space occupancy detection by drawing 100 parking space on the monitoring area. Then it will analyze which parking spaces are occupied and which are still available, and then it will generate the statistic results on the screen with the word information for your fast and intuitive understanding of current parking situation. So the difference between the occupancy detection mode and the LPR parking detection mode is that they require different installation height for the camera. The LPR parking detection mode, which focusing on the detail of individual vehicles, so that it may be preferred to installed in like 3 to 5 meters. And as for the occupancy detection mode, it may be referred to install up to 10 meters for an overall parking occupancy detection and occupancy status tracking. And also, this camera has another third parking detection mode, that is the parking violation detection. So for the parking violation detection, it refers to this camera's capability to track and report or trigger the alarm for those illegally parked vehicles, which may be parked on those prohibited zone or prohibited area, like the roadside. The camera supports 2 parking areas drawing designated area, and then once there is a vehicle parked on those scenarios, parked on those designated area, the camera will immediately trigger the alarm to do the parking violation detection. So the camera can do the parking management and the parking violation at the same time. So that is all about the parking management capability. It can help with the detailed LPR information collection, overall parking occupancy tracking, and the parking violation detection. And if you want to use another camera that can help the driver to find out the available parking space, we then recommend the parking guidance camera to you. The parking guidance camera can do the parking guidance in the indoor scenario that can help the driver to find out which space is available, which space has the reserved park lot for the reserved clients or reserved VIP clients. Because this camera is redesigned with the indicator at the bottom of the camera, and also the camera has dual lens. One is right here and one is right here, so that all of these lenses are equipped with AI LPR algorithm so that they can collect the information of those parked vehicles. And one lens for 3 spaces, adding up 2 lenses for 6 spaces. LPR information collection and the parking status tracking. So these 2 lenses help with the status analysis and the indicator to tell the driver intuitively the condition of the parking space. Like it can track mainly 3 space status: the full status or free status, special status. That means if and it will indicate the driver with different indicator color. We have a default color setting for these 3 space status. When all these 6 parking spaces are being occupied, which is the full space status, the camera will have the red light on to indicate that there is no available parking space in these 6 spaces. And when there is at least one available parking spaces, there will be a green light on this indicator to tell that there is available spaces. And when there is a special parking space that may be reserved for the disabled or for those VIP clients, we then set this camera into a blue indicator to tell them that there is a special spaces available right now. So based on these different conditions, this camera, and based on these different indicator colors, the camera can help the driver to find available spaces fast and accurate. And also, we know that this camera will be installed in a very extensive parking spaces or parking lots, so that one camera cannot be sufficient for the overall guidance. Our clients may purchase a lot of the camera to deploy them on these extensive scenarios, so that to streamline the installation process, we came up with the PoE daisy chain, so that you do not need to find every single or every individual cameras with their own power and network supply. You can put the camera in series connection. That means you only need to connect one camera that is nearest to the external power and network supply. The rest camera will use their network connection or network cable to connect with the former camera for the power and network supply. This mechanism is achieved by the dual Ethernet port design in the interface. You can see that we have two Ethernet ports for the camera. So for the nearest camera, we can use one Ethernet port to connect to the adapter. That's the adapter will receive the power from the external power outlet, and they can receive the network supply that from the network switch. And then the adapter will transmit this information through the Ethernet port to the first camera. And the second camera will use, the second camera can connect with this camera with its extra Ethernet port for the network and the power connection. So this series connection can manage up to 6 cameras together at the same time. And the distance between the cabling distance between camera to camera is 100 meters. So adding up six cameras at one time with up to 600 meters for one PoE daisy chain. So this design will greatly streamline your installation process. And here is an exciting or interesting news we would like to share you about the successful landing cases of the PMC market. It's a quite interesting case because the PMC parking management camera is helping the Japan auto repair shop to help them ensure the transparency and efficiency of the vehicle's repair process. In Japan auto repair shop, our clients wants to have a transparent repair process to avoid after-sales dispute, and they also want the monitoring camera can be successfully connected to the local Google-based systems. So our parking management camera can deal with this monitoring needs by giving them the LPR detection mode and giving them high definition video stream and its compatibility to the third-party platform. Because this camera can do the LPR detection, they will recognize when the vehicle is parked on the repair bay and when the vehicle is leaving the repair bay. They can record the whole time while doing its LPR job so that they can recognize the license plate and give the vehicle attributes and while give a very clear video stream and also some other resident time, repair time for the entire repair process. Besides, this camera can connect successfully to the Google-based backend system so that this information can be smoothly transmitted to the backend for a very smooth management of the camera. And so actually, this is the real picture of the repair store. You can see that our camera is located right here, just in front and above the repair bay so that they can give a very good view of the whole repair process. So that our camera solve this challenge perfectly, and which is a very good and interesting successful story we would like to share with you. That is all about our parking series camera. Hope you would enjoy and thanks you for your listening.